Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Business Connections, where we help you promote your business and stay connected with people. So, for today's episode, I have an amazing and very interesting guest because she's a fashion model and she was featured at the New York Fashion Week just recently. So, without further ado, let me introduce Rain Batingana.
Hi, Miss Wendy.
Oh my God, Rain! I'm so excited you're here. Thank you for coming.
Oh, me too. Thank you for having me. And I'm so grateful to be here in your wonderful set.
Of course, thank you. By the way, to all my TBC viewers, maybe you don't know that Rain came from New York and then from New York went to San Francisco, and she just came here to be my guest. So I really appreciate you, Rain.
You're very welcome.
Okay, so magkwentuhan tayo, Rain.
Yes.
Because we've been planning this for maybe a couple of months. And let's talk about who is Rain Batingana. Maybe you can share your story, how you started in the fashion industry.
Before we start that, I would like to actually congratulate you on the recently concluded Gawad America for being the most outstanding producer host. So kudos.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm Rain. I grew up in the Philippines. I was born and raised in the Philippines. I am from Davao City. And when I was little, I've always been fascinated with fashion. And I remember when I was little, I was watching Miss Universe, and I would imagine myself as one of the girls there, and walking in gown, and I would always mimic what they do.
How old were you when? You said at a young age, like exact year.
I would say I was like 10 years old when I was like watching Miss Universe, and I would always like sashay myself as one of them.
Oh wow, it's very interesting. And then my question is, when did you discover, like in yourself, that you wanted to, from that young age? When did you discover that I want to live the life like what you have right now, transitioning?
Yeah, growing up in the Philippines, it's difficult to actually express myself totally as a woman. So when I was growing up, I was always like hiding from my family, and I couldn't really express how I feel inside. So I only get to do that outside, like when I'm with my friends and at school, and I would be able to like express myself and be around with women all the time and actually borrow their dolls or maybe borrow their skirt so that I could just freely express myself.
Wow. Yeah. Was it so hard, especially in the Philippines at a young age, because it's not accepted there compare here in the US? Exactly. They are more open. So how was the reaction of your parents when they found out about it?
They weren't actually very happy about what I have choose to be, but I have proven myself to them that it's okay and that I can actually handle myself, and they have nothing to worry because I'm a grown up person, and I just prove it to them every day that it's worth it, that I'm okay to be who I am.
That's good. Yes. And then I wanted to ask, like, what year you first came here in the US?
I came here in the United States when in 2015, and I first lived in San Francisco. And when I was there, I actually joined a beauty pageant, and it was Queen Philippines USA. And I actually won the crown. I was crowned Miss Queen USA 2015.
Also, just recently, 2015.
Oh, yeah, that was like 6 years ago.
Because I met you, I think, was it 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
You were still so
Oh,
shy.
yes.
I remember that, and that was amazing to meet you. And who know that we're gonna meet this in this situation now that
Right.
you're now a fashion model in New York and also featured in New York Fashion Week. So can you tell me the transition? Like I know you starting as a model, and then when did you move to New York, and what are the activities that you did when you were still here in California?
When I was in California, I was already signed with a modeling agency that's based here in LA, which is the Slay Model Management. That's the world's first trans exclusive modeling agency. And so I've been coming in and out, back and forth, San Francisco to LA to do modeling work with my agency. And then yes, and so I have been doing that, and
You've also received a lot of achievements because you told me those. Maybe you can give me a little bit of your achievements. I know there's so many.
when I was in California, I was featured in a national advertising campaign for Airbnb.
Wow.
That was also featured during the Super Bowl commercial. Yes.
And then you won something.
Yeah, I won the Miss Queen International. Oh no, no, not yet. I
Soon. It's okay. You're manifesting it.
I won Miss Queen International. Oh no, it's not the Queen International. I won Miss Queen USA in California.
And then from there,
And from there, I did New York Fashion Week for the first time in 2017.
2017.
Yes. And that's my very first season doing New York Fashion Week. It was really a great experience for me because I think for models, that's one of the box that they have to tick to do New York Fashion Week.
It's a big thing.
Yes.
But I wanted to know because you mentioned that something happened. Like I know you're already doing great here in California, but what made you decide to move to, New York? What do you want to achieve? Why did you really move to New York?
I really want to pursue modeling seriously. I want to give it more. I want to give it a big shot in this industry because I feel like I have that passion and I'm so hungry for it, and I really wanted to do more. And I think that I suit the New York market. That's why I push for it. And then I am someone who actually go for what I really want. I'm a go getter. I seek for these opportunities and I grab them. So I made that decision, and true enough, when I moved there, I actually been getting numerous projects from my agent and on my own as well. So it has actually catapulted my career as a model
Oh,
in New
that's
York.
nice.
Yeah.
How does it feel like the first time walking in a runway, especially it's New York Fashion Week?
Oh my God. I told myself the moment I walk out the stage, and I told myself, I'm going to give it a good shot so people will see me and they're going to remember me. So it felt amazing, and it was really a dream come true. It's always been a dream of mine to be in New York Fashion Week. So
Did you ever cry? Like, how it feels like it's your dream and then you're like disbelief.
no, I did not cry, but I did a very a deep sigh, like a deep breath that oh,
Yes.
finally I'm here, and then I made it.
That's great. But who is your do you have any mentor or like a coach? Of course, anyone, even like the best players or the best fashion model, they have like someone that they look up to.
I grew up watching the 90s supermodels, so I
Cindy
always
Crawford.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
but I always am fascinated with Naomi Campbell.
Oh, I love her.
Yes. So she's my fashion icon.
So you don't have like physical that you talk to. It's mostly more of like watching.
No one. It's just through
Wow.
watching people like on TV or in fashion. like watching America's Next Top Model.
Because I
So
know there's a lot of practice. Like I've been seeing you, on your YouTube and your IG. You would post, all your activities, and I thought someone is like coaching you,
no
especially the
one,
walking.
no one coached me doing the
Galing,
walk. So
talaga.
it's on my own,
On
and
your
it's just through
own.
watching YouTube and you know, yeah.
Nice. Right now, who inspires you? Who inspires you, like doing what you're doing right now? I know you're on your 20s, very young, and I can see a bright future for you.
Thank you. Well, my inspiration is my family. I always wanted to make them proud.
Mm-hmm.
And I always wanted to keep doing the things that I like to do so I could be an inspiration as well to other people, within my community. I wanted to empower them that regardless of gender identity, regardless of their race and sexual
Mm-hmm.
orientation, we have a place in fashion.
That's what I wanted to ask right now, since you already mentioned, like you said, your community. And maybe we can also educate the public about the LGBTQ, because there's a lot of very relevant issues right now. It's all over, even in politics. And maybe we can give some information. What is LGBTQ? The community that you're wanted to be proud of.
LGBTQ community, we are a wide we carry a wide array of individuality. I think that, but first, LGBTQIA plus community are people. We are all human beings, so we are equal footing on that. I think that we shouldn't be looked down on being different. I think that we are equal and we have to advocate on being equal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I know you guys have like a huge impact right now. And then my other question is, I wanted to ask you, of course, not everyone. Maybe we know that people wanted to be, outside, like closet,
Mm.
and there are still like some that are afraid that to be accepted in the community.
Mhm.
What can you tell about those people that just to just to show that they also believe and they also support that community? There's a lot of people that are still kind of like
Like,
questioning.
uh-huh.
Yeah, what can you tell those things?
I think in this um, world that we are living right now, we shouldn't take life for granted and that you only live life once. So don't waste your time living in the box or closeted. I think you have to come out of your shell and then express your authentic self. Nothing
Mm-hmm.
beats authenticity. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's the best way to live in this beautiful world to be able to express yourself and show to people who you really are. I think that being able to do that, you'll end up being happy in life.
Being
And
happy and fulfilled.
yes.
Right.
Hmm.
Because there's a lot of things going on right now, being political, but I don't want to get to that thing. And then, like, there's a lot of persona. Like, how can you address someone? Because not everyone like. But it's great to hear, your point of view on that. So let's talk about your future. I know, like what I said, you're young, and what is your goals in the next 5, 10 years?
I still want to continue doing modeling. I think that age shouldn't be a hindrance anymore. There shouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
an age limit to that
Mm-hmm.
anymore because nowadays the modeling industry has evolved and
Mm-hmm.
it's been, breaking boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So I still want to continue doing modeling and I want to be able to walk in Milan or Paris Fashion Week. So that's my next goal. And I hope that I'll be able to do that. Yeah.
That's good. And what I like about you, Rain, since you said when you were 10 years old, you really lived the life that you want. You wasn't afraid. Maybe there's fear how you will be accepted by the public or by your family, but you took the risk.
I took the risk.
You
Yeah.
took the risk, and not everyone will take that risk because they always think about what other people would say,
Yes.
right?
I love taking risk. It gives me perseverance. I have so much drive to finding myself.
You're
Yeah.
an inspiration to the Filipino community because, I mean, just being in the New York Fashion Week, not everyone can get to that market. And you represent us, and that's the Filipino. So we're like behind you, clapping for
Uh,
you,
Thank you. That's very nice to hear.
right?
I want to serve as an inspiration
Of course.
to other aspiring models out there.
So, what can you give advice to those aspiring, like just like you, they're young and they wanted to also get to your level? What advice you can give to this young generation?
I would tell them to not give up on their dreams. I would encourage them to keep dreaming big dreams because it'll take them to it'll lead them to what they want. Working hard on achieving their dreams is, I would tell them to not give up and keep going on their dreams. And I would tell them to not be afraid of failing because failure will give them lesson and it'll lead them to achieving their dreams
That's
in life.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one more thing. Like, let's say you didn't pursue your modeling career. What other career path would you choose beside modeling?
Honestly, I am a frustrated fashion designer. I also have competed in Project Runway Philippines,
You did.
but since I don't have enough experience about it, I didn't actually get to qualify to be a finalist.
Are
Yes,
you looking maybe in the future that maybe you could design some clothing?
I have been working on that and designing clothes,
Oh, nice.
and I actually have some clients as well, creating clothes for them. But I just don't
That's not your focus
advertise
right
it. Yeah, it's
now.
not my focus.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's really like modeling. But you said modeling is like a stock market. There's a highs and the lows. Like New York Fashion Week, everyone, like all the models, they need it. So what do you do on your spare time, like when you're not modeling or you're not designing clothes? What does Reina do on your, free time?
I'm a sales entrepreneur. I have been an eBayer since 2017.
Oh, wow.
So I do that. Yeah.
What else do you do? Do you work out? Because you're so sexy. You're so thin. I know
I
being a model, you need to have like rituals or your habit. What are, you're keeping you healthy and keeping you look beautiful?
Rituals, talking about that, I have no ritual. It's just I eat a lot. I don't watch my figure. I think it's just genetics, and I just eat healthy and drink a lot of water.
Like water? Because even TBC viewers, her skin is so flawless. Like, you look so talagang healthy.
Thank
And
you.
do you drink or do you do like occasionally?
Occasionally,
Occasionally
yes.
only when you celebrate
Only when I'm out with friends.
with
I
the
use
friends.
yes.
And I also met Rain in New York just recently, and she's very nice. I mean, to all the Filipinos or non-Filipinos that are watching, please support her. She's very nice, and not only talking about physical, but also the inside.
Oh, thank you so much,
Thanks
Miss
for the
Wendy.
time, when we saw each other. And of course, do you want to also tell the viewers where they can find you on your social media account?
They can follow me on my Instagram account. It's at Rain Batingana. It's just my first name and last name. So also I have a TikTok account, and they can follow me at Rain1295 on TikTok. And my Facebook is Rain Batingana.
Nice. Do you dance? I haven't checked your TikTok yet.
I used to, but I actually lost that skill anymore. So I only can dance in the club. That's it.
Oh, nice. And then is there any parang favorite quote ka that you always parang it keeps you inspired and motivated when you hear that? Do you have any?
I do. I live by the saying, live life to the fullest because you'll never know what'll happen tomorrow. Just reach for your dream and then keep going with what you want to do in life. I live by this quote, live life to the fullest, because knowing that what we're going through right now, especially this pandemic, we tend to procrastinate in life. So I think that we should stop procrastinating. And if there is something that you wanted to do today, start doing it and don't procrastinate anymore. So if there is a trip, like you have a trip with your friends outside the country, do it. And if you have to do something like pursue a career, do it and just go for it. Yeah.
I think I can attest that quote for you because on your social media accounts, like what you said, you're always with your friends, and you're always happy, you're always smiling, you have this great energy that attracts people, diba? Diba?
Yes.
Like attracts like. I like that. And then since you're already doing like the modeling, designing, are you planning to maybe have a course or like mentor someone?
Honestly, I have experience working as a runway coach. I teach girls to walk in their heels on joining their national pageants in the United States.
Oh, wow.
So I've coached some girls doing their national pageants for Miss USA and Miss Teen USA, also in the Philippines as well. Yeah.
But may pag-asa pa ba ako?
Everybody has that chance.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So you better teach me like the Catriona Gray walk. Do you have that like a special walk that you do?
Yes, everybody has
Okay.
that
I like that.
special
I want to
walk.
see that.
Your walk is your walk, so nobody owns it. Yeah.
Nice. And by the way, we're also going to show some videos of Rain when she was walking the runway at the Fashion Week. That's going to be, at the end of the show because I wanted to highlight her talent as well. And then, Rain, what keeps you grounded? Like with all this parang celebrity na yan di ba? What makes you grounded? Do you meditate, pray, of course?
I always look back to where to where I'm from, because it's very important to reflect where you're coming from, what's your past, what's your background. I think you should not let that ego eat you, and it shouldn't take away your authentic self, like your roots. So I always think about my family back in the Philippines, and that's what keep me grounded because anything can be taken away from you.
True.
So I think I like staying humble and staying grounded.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is nice. And then, are you the only one here in the U.S. or your families are all here?
I'm the only one here in the U.S. My family's all back in the Philippines.
Wow. So where did you get your height? Not a lot of Filipinos are tall.
I got it from my mom and dad.
Oh, really? How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
5'9".
Yes.
Wow. Are you the only one that has that height or
My
your
sister
siblings?
as well are tall. So actually, my sisters are also into
Oh,
fashion. So
talaga?
my elder sisters, they were beauty queens and models as well
in the Philippines?
in the Philippines.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
By the way, we have a lot of common friends. Magbigay naman na batiin natin yung mga natin, ka-friend dyan.
Hi, Ali.
Who else? Dami yan. Yung kapatid si
Angel,
Angel.
hello.
There's a lot of them. Ali and Angel, I'll see you soon.
Yes.
The transgender sisters. I'm just waiting. And then right now, is there any other things that you're busy doing aside from New York Fashion Week?
Yes, I am. Well, looking forward for Milan and Paris because that's one thing that I've been wanting to achieve as well. And there will be more projects to come for me in the future, and I'm looking forward on that too because I'm very positive that I'm still gonna keep working and keep getting those jobs.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. And then I think I have a few more questions. Which model you want to work with? I know you look up to Naomi Campbell, but who are the top three right now that you want to work with if you go to Paris and Milan Runway?
Andre Pajic or Cara Delevingne.
Oh,
Yes,
I like
yes,
that. I
yes.
like Carla Delevingne. I think I've been seeing her in Chanel and other, I know, and Balmain. Wow,
Right.
she's also one of the favorite. Oh wow, I'm doing my work. Oh no, it's my ano talaga, natural talaga.
Yeah,
I
you know
love
it.
ano fashion. I always see them. And then of course, those people that wanted to be like you, what are the tips that you can give them right now na parang they have to be prepared when they get there, not only physically but mentally. What kind of mentality they should have to get to your, I mean, industry? That's a mental toughness. You have to be mentally tough.
Oh yes. You gotta be prepared for negativity because you're not gonna get every job out there. There will be a lot of no's in this industry. It's a tough industry. You have to have thick skin to survive in this industry. Um, I encourage them to just keep going and learn the art of being rejected because it's part of it. It's a process, but if they trust themselves and they believe in themselves that they can do it, then they're on the right path.
Nice.
Yes.
But of course, it's easy being said than done. On your situation, were you rejected many
Oh my
times?
God, of course. Like
Really?
everybody, I think a lot of the models go through that
Uh huh.
situation, but we just have to, deal with it. It's that's the industry. It's a harsh industry. If I have to be more specific,
Wow.
yes, because I get to experience a lot of last minute cancellation,
Cancellation.
and also, yeah, I've been rejected a lot of times. It hurts, but it is what it is. Just how to deal
Can
with
they
it.
eliminate you like one day before? Like, okay, you're out.
Yes, they can eliminate you
Oh wow.
anytime, even during the shoot,
Even the shoot.
uh-huh,
Wow.
or the show itself.
Have you ever experienced, 'di ba? Like we're Asian, 'di ba? Lagi namang ano, 'di ba? Parang pinapaboran, like they're siding yung other models. Have you ever experienced that?
I have
Okay.
experienced that,
Uh-huh.
but I, you know,
Just have to be positive. Take it
yeah,
positively, right?
yeah.
Wow.
I always say that I will get them next time. I'll just, I'll let them this time, but I'll see you some other places.
Nice. Well, ang ganda ng kwentuhan natin, ha? Ang dami kong nalaman dyan. Ang hirap pala mag-model. Dito lang ako pag-host ko. I have my own show. Walang competition. Well, the only thing is, it's better naman to collaborate, not compete, di ba? You just have to be at your best. And I think you can get to, the pinnacle
Oh,
of the success. That's what I
thank
see,
you.
Rain. Any other things that you wanted to add before we end the show?
Yes, Miss Wendy, I would like to take this opportunity to actually address a message to my transgender community and to the LGBTQ community that if you have a dream, work on it and work hard on it because it'll take you somewhere. Just keep going on what you want to do in life. whatever it is, whether it's modeling or any career, they just have to push for it, because now is the time, and don't wait for other people's approval. Or I would like to take this moment to actually address a message to my LGBTQIA plus community and my trans sisters out there who's wanting to model or to be in the fashion industry or whatever that is that they wanted to pursue. I want to convey a message that they just have to keep on working on their dreams, and that their dreams are valid and no one can take it away from you. As long as you work hard for it and work on it and believe in yourself that they can do it, then you're going to achieve it. Also, I want to thank my friends who's been there for me the whole time of my career as a model and as an individual, helping me to go through life. I just want to give them a big thank you to the people who's been supporting me and, being there for me through thick and thin. And to you, Ms. Wendy, for having me and being able to actually share my story, because as a trans woman, we don't have much platform to share our stories. So I'm grateful for you for having me in this show.
Well, thank you,
Yes.
Rain. I know you inspired a lot of people in this episode, and not only inspired, but I know people got a lot of information. And for those of you, I'm also a support of LGBTQ, because even when I was young, I'm very, very close with those people, and I love them because they're easy to go with. Wala talagang drama, just fun, happy, and all you need is like positive energy. So thank you, Rain. I know I can see a bright future for you. I love you, and
Aw.
marami pa tayong pagsasamahan sa
Yes.
mga passion na yan, di ba?
Yes.
So again, thank you, Rain.
You're
And
very welcome. Thank you as
thank you.
well.
And to all my TBC viewers, thank you again for tuning in today. And wag po kakalimutan to follow me on my Facebook, The Wendy Lindo Show. I also have a YouTube account, that's The Wendy Lindo Show. So again, till next week, magkita-kita po tayo.